Hello, YouTube land. Check your clocks because it's amateur hour time. Welcome back to another bonus episode of Danganronpa, Ultra Despair Girls. In the last episode, we're still reading Ultra Despair Hagakure, and what I've gotten so far is that Hiro plans to get Kanon out of here only for the sole reason so he can get paid big because Kanon just told Hiro that her dad is part of like this major big television studio, so that means that they have a lot of money, so she's rich, and Hiro's into that, so they're gonna get out of here. All the while, Hiro making a little money, and on Kanan's side of the story, I suppose, she's still trying to get with her cousin Leon, and they made a bet, I believe, and I don't know. It's still a little confusing from Kanan's side of that she's trying to get Leon or Big Brother Leon or something like that. But with I'm still trying to follow it a little bit, but it's good right now. It really is. So let's just jump right back into it. I think I read this whole thing. I believe this is when Leon got scouted for Host Peak Academy, and he's coming back for New Year's. So she's like super excited that he's coming. So let's just jump right into it. You know what to do. Leave a like for Danganronpa, leave a like for Hiro, Kanon, and Big Brother Leon, because why not? I kind of miss the guy. I really do. So here we go. I catapult myself from down the stairs. I peek toward the doorway from the shadows of the stair rail. There he is. O.M.G. He became a total hottie. He was drop dead gorgeous with a shaved head, but now he's got this sexy punk look. Hubba hubba. I couldn't help it. After seeing something beautiful like that, I said it involuntarily. Oh, hey, you. Long time no see. Huh? Why is he talking to me like nothing happened? Man, you're lame. How long is it going to take to throw that 100, huh? Huh? What? Does Leon seriously think I can throw the ball that fast? Like he just assumed that whatever he could do, others should be able to too? So, Big Brother Leon didn't trick me? He actually thought he was making a fair bet? Love you. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. It's really confusing with these quotes. Love you. Huh? I love you, Leon. I'm in love with you even more than before. Can I at least come inside? It's freezing out here. One more minute and I'm a popsicle. Oh, yeah. I'm the one freezing here. I love him so much I'm choking up. With my excitement building, Leon and I go to the living room and watch a comedy show together. Just chatting, you know? Saying stuff like, this guy's really not that funny. Or like, haha, now that's funny. Or like, shit, it's been a while since I've seen him on TV. Or just like, ha 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 ha. Like. I can't believe Leon and I are actually spending time together like this. I'm so happy. When the show went to a commercial, Leon asked me something. So what? Are you just not practicing or something? I totally am. Here, just look at this. I lift my hand up to show Leon my palm. You can't be serious. Leon's surprised to see all the calluses I built up on the palm of my hand. One on each joint of the fingers. It might sound weird coming from me, but it does look pretty painful. Oh, there's no way I can be a bride with hands like this. I was mostly joking, but Leon remained silent. From his expression, he looks sorry. Hey, I was just playing. So you really were serious about practicing? Yeah, like I told you, I seriously want to win. You practice this hard, but you still can't throw 100 miles per hour? 100 is like nothing. Just like I thought, baseball just comes naturally to Leon. He doesn't know how hard it really is. That's why he made such an unreasonable bet. I heard recently that the world record for a female pitcher is 87 miles per hour. For real? Seriously? If you can throw like that, you'll be the fastest in the world. Leon smiles wide. Just like I thought, Leon's smile is so adorable. Wait, what did he say? Throw like that? I told you 100 miles per hour is impossible for me. Huh? Why can't you throw it? I can. Because you're a genius superstar. Make the bet easier for me at least. Leon seriously didn't know that 100 miles per hour is really, really fast. If that's the case, he should totally just make the bet a bit easier. Hey, wait. If you thought that anybody could throw that pitch, then that would make the bet really easy. Bet or no bet, I wanted you to see me as a woman. Okay, I think there's a misunderstanding here. It's not like I think just anybody can throw 100. You have the same blood as me and you. I figured that you might be able to do it. But earlier you sounded disappointed. You said like throwing 100 was like nothing. I feel like you can do it, Kanon. Well, it looks like things aren't turning out too well. So do you want me to throw it or not? Well, neither, I guess. Whatever happens, happens. Whack. Didn't I tell you that word was too old school for you? Does Big Brother Leon actually like me? I'm already embarrassed of how I acted a few minutes ago, getting all excited like that. But you're right, says Leon. I won't lower the difficulty of the bet, but I will give you some help. I'll train you. Damn, I am just too nice for my own good sometimes. No wonder you like me. Yeah. So after all this, what does Leon really want? Saying stuff like, whatever happens, happens? What the hell is that all about? If that's the case, will he not mind if it turns out I really can't throw the 100 miles per hour pitch? If that's the case, will I really be happy if I actually can throw the pitch? Chapter 4 Yasuhiro Gakure. On our way to the subway station, as we walked along the garishly colorful boardwalk, Kanon speaks. Don't you feel like you're gonna sneeze if you look directly into a bright light? Where'd that come from? Just answer. Do you? It's not like something to be ashamed of or anything. Yeah, I guess I do. It's some psychological thing, so it's not really embarrassing at all. So it's also not embarrassing to have to go to the bathroom when you walk along the shore, right? No, that's not embarrassing either. I agree with her, but I'm not sure why. Kanon stands silently. Oh, don't tell me you're trying to think of a way to get your money back from me. Oh, no. Then what are you so quiet for? Until you can give me an answer, I'm gonna assume you're scheming. As I give her a scolding, Kanon just blushed. Oh, that's... See, I thought that was freaking Kanon. Let me try that all over again. Don't tell me you're trying to think of a way to get your money back from me. Oh, no. Then what are you so quiet for? Until you can give me an answer, I'm gonna assume you're scheming. As I gave her a scolding, Kanon just blushed. I have to go to the bathroom, okay? I'm holding it in here. Oh, so that sneezing question was her saying to asking into a potty break, huh? Embarrassed about asking to go to the bathroom? I gotta say, that's kinda cute in a way. So to help the poor girl out, we head to an abandoned house nearby. Monokuma was hiding inside, but Kanon handled it easily with her hacking gun. Kanon lets out a short gasp. What happened? Did you wet yourself? No, idiot. I just ran out of bullets again. First, she doesn't mention she has to go until right now, and now this. She doesn't plan ahead. Well, there are no more Monokumas in here, so it's safe. You can go finish your business. Alright, here. Hold this. Kanon hands me the purse that she was hanging on her shoulder. I take it from her, and she disappears into the bathroom. An idea pops into my head. Hey, I know. I should take a peek into her purse. Since she's the daughter of the director of that TAT television, maybe she might be hiding some kind of treasure in here. If I borrow it and take it to a pawn shop, then I won't even have to rely on the reward money. Yeah, just borrowing. Just gotta borrow for a little bit. I whistled innocently and slowly unzipped the purse. A pocketbook, wallet, and cell phone is inside. And that's it. Huh, didn't expect that. For a high school girl's purse, it's pretty clean and organized. Oh well, I'll take a quick look inside her wallet. Damn, I thought she would be loaded, but there was barely anything. Only a little bit of change and some cards. She probably gave it all to her cash to me when I told her fortune. Would someone really use up all their money to hear their fortune from a man they just met? I guess because she's a rich girl, she doesn't know the value of money. She doesn't think ahead. She's a dangerous one to marry, this girl. I put away the wallet, but as I do, the pocketbook opens. Huh? I can't help but let out a sound. What the heck is this? As I turn the pages, goosebumps form on my skin. Oh, she was the one that had that note. I actually do remember finding that in the game. And I was like, whoa, this is, it even, like, made me, like, crazy a little bit. I'm like, what the heck is this? Big Brother Leon. It's still going. So far, this is 3 pages. Yeah, 3 pages of Big Brother Leon. I turn the pages trying to navigate this bizarro love maze. Wall. Turn. Wall. Turn. Wall, wall, wall. Turn, turn, turn. Wall, 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 wall. Turn, 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 turn. The Big Brother Leon hell goes for pages upon pages. What the fuck? Okay, this is scary crazy. I gotta get out of this hell. I skip a big chunk of pages. It looks like by the time she got to these pages, she was running out of ink in her pen. I do a double take at the page. Huh? I make a noise involuntarily once again. What she had written there. They're called Future Foundation, but it's not my future. I'm going to crush that group of hypocrites one by one. I think I've seen that note too. This is beyond unsettling. I open my eyes wide to take it all in, and I start to remember things Kanon had said to me. When she was talking in her sleep. Big Brother Leon. Kanon's reaction to my fortune telling. I know your fortune is wrong because my destined lover is already dead. The puzzle pieces start to come together. Kanon must be Leon's captive. She loves him in a twisted way and blames us for his death. That's why she hates Future Foundation so much. But how does she know anything about what went on at Hope's Peak if she was in prison all this time? Well, wait. She had plenty of opportunities to learn what happened since she was broken out. But regardless, this kind of resentment is totally unjustified. I understand that Leon's death was horrible, but she shouldn't hold a grudge against us for that. And based on what I saw in Big Brother Leon hell, this chick is downright crazy. It's way too dangerous to stick around with her. I hear the bathroom doorknob start to turn. I quickly put the pocketbook back inside her purse. Sorry about that. Thanks for waiting. Kanon wipes her hands on her handkerchief. It doesn't look like she caught me snooping. Looks like I'm in the clear for now, but I just can't believe this girl in front of me owns that pocketbook. Something wrong? Those notes were definitely written by Kanon. Kanon is some anarchistic, love-addicted weirdo. She holds a deep, deep grudge against the survivors of the Hope's Peak killing game. Why are you making that face? Hey, you pervert! You got all excited imagining me doing my business, didn't you? Yeah, sure. That's it. I was kidding. Ew. Unable to confront her about the pocketbook, I go along with her as we make our way to the subway. But I can't just keep tagging along with her like this. What is this woman thinking? If she hates Future Foundation so much, why is she helping me escape? Maybe this is just a temporary alliance because she thinks it's too dangerous to go it alone. No way. It sucks to admit it, but I'm basically no help to her at all. She could do it all by herself. I'm just a burden to her. So what possible reason could she have to travel with me? Is she planning on taking me hostage as soon as we make it out of this town? Maybe trying to use me as leverage to hurt Future Foundation somehow? Doesn't seem impossible. Or maybe she's trying to lure me into some dastardly trap at the subway we're going to. I could picture that happening too. As a precautionary measure, I try reading my own fortune, heading over to the subway. I can see fragments of two possibilities. A collapsing tunnel, Kanon crying her eyes out. Why is she crying? Well, regardless, the bit about the tunnel collapsing seems bad enough. Even excluding the fact that this girl is crazy, the subway is dangerous enough as it is. But there's no way I can leave her side. Not with 8 friggin' million debt in my head. Without Kanon's family fortune, I don't see a way of ever paying that off. But if Kanon really has a grudge against Future Foundation, would her dad reward me for saving her? Papa, no! Don't you dare give any money to someone from Future Foundation. Sorry, but you heard her. I will never give you a cent of my money. Yeah, that's how it would go down. So what do? I rack my brain trying to think of something. Hey, wait! There wasn't cash inside, but her wallet still had credit cards. If I could jack one of her cards and figure out her password somehow, I can withdraw the cash. Alright. I just gotta wait for the perfect time to lower her card. What's alright? Nothing to do with you. Okay. Well, anyway, look over there. It's the entrance to the subway. Kanon smiles and points to an alley. I can see stairs leading down to the entrance to an underground subway station. Nah, let's not go in there. I'm still not confident about her plan. And not just that. I saw something. Saw what? I saw the future with my fortune telling. If we go to the subway station, you'll cry. And the tunnel will collapse. Huh? Why would I cry? That's not the point. If the tunnel collapses while we're in there, we're dead. Kanon questions me with her eyes silently. As if to say, you were fine with everything up until now. What changed? I can practically hear her say it. But I don't let her say anything. Anyway, let's just not go there, okay? It's better if we don't. My instincts are telling me. Fortune telling or instincts? Fortune telling instinct. That doesn't really answer my question. Does it even matter? Kanon glares at me. Eeh. Her eyes are so scary. I've seen that look before, but now that I've seen what's in that pocketbook of hers, my face goes pale and Kanon sighs. I don't know why you suddenly changed your mind, but your fortune telling is rarely correct, right? So there's basically a 70% chance the tunnel won't collapse. Well, that's not totally true. It doesn't necessarily mean that the opposite will happen. Well, if you're going to shoot down my idea, do you have a better one in mind? Don't really have an answer for that. I can't think of any particularly convincing reason not to go to the subway station. Even though I knew it was going to be dangerous, we head down the stairs to the underground. We move on to the ticket gate, the air is still heavy with mistrust. As I'm trying to stir up conversation, Kanon suddenly blurts something out. Why did your fortune-telling ability come around? I have no reason to tell you that. Okay, what's with this attitude? Did I offend you or something? Because if so, I apologize. Jeez. I'm not acting any different than normal. Bullshit, something's wrong and you aren't telling me. If you really think that, there's something wrong with your head. Come on, be serious. You're totally being mean out of nowhere. Then maybe you should think about why my Sully had this attitude toward you. I gave her a pretty blunt answer, speaking without really thinking. Kanon's mouth opened slightly. Oh crap, did she figure out I saw her pocketbook? Then, Kanon spoke. Were you awake? Awake? When? On that first night when I woke up to go to the bathroom. I don't know why I did it, but I put a toothpick in your hair, and I couldn't get it out. You did what? I knew it, this chick is out of her mind. Anyway, I have nothing to say to you. I shake my head rudely, and you wouldn't know. And wouldn't you know it? Out comes the toothpick. It falls to my feet. Kanon breaks out laughing. Hey, that's not funny. I yell at her angrily and the mood changes instantly. Kanon sulks and pouts from being yelled at so harshly. Okay. Jeez, I get it. You don't want to talk to me. Fine, whatever. With the bad vibes hanging over us, we make our way to the ticket gates. We pass through them and then head down the stairs to the platform. An empty electric train is stopped right in front of us. There's no damage to the outside train, but inside it's drenched in blood. I wonder what these people felt in their final moment before being killed. I close my eyes tight and shake my head before the violent image goes into my brain. I open my eyes and look down the depths of the tunnel. No sign of collapsing at least. This subway line must be really connected to the outside. If we can head down here safely, we should be able to get outside the city. But if that's really safe. There's a possibility Kanon will kill me before I even make it outside. Oblivious to my worries, Kanon nods towards the head train car. Wanna drive it all the way out of here? Get in that bloody coffin of a train? I'd rather die. Yeah, me too. I can tell Kanon has something else to say. She's trying to muster up the courage to fix the relationship between us. But I don't encourage her 1 millimeter. But Kanon isn't put off by the silence. Anyway, when you first met me, you said whack was lame, and it made me pretty happy. Where is this coming from? The topic catches me off guard. Well, you look pissed, so I thought I'd lighten the mood. Anyway, I meant it. I was happy. Kanon chuckles to conceal her embarrassment. We jump off the platform, I walk alongside her. For some reason, I'm trying not to step on the floor. I hop on the railroad ties. Immediately, I feel pathetic. Not manly at all. The reason I'm even alive right now is Kanon. The pocketbook was scary, but the same Kanon who wrote that stuff is the one who saved me. But I was acting so childishly, being all mean to her like that. It's not cool at all. It's okay to doubt things, but sometimes you just have to be absolutely sure. That's what I learned from the incident at Hope's Peak Academy. Being suspicious because of my predictions is wrong of me. With a new surge of courage, I ask her directly. What do you think of Future Foundation? Just when I finished asking my question. Or maybe it was just an instant before. Kanon kicks me hard on the ribs. I crash into the tracks. She jumps on top of me and tightens her hands around my neck. Oh, dang. Like the minute he asked that question, an instant reaction. She just kicked him. Kanon Nakajima. Last time it said Nakashima, so which one is it? As I sit alone in my living room, I hear the sound of the front door opening. I figured it was just Mom coming home, but when I looked, I saw a stranger standing before me. The moment I realized something was wrong, I was restrained and lost consciousness. When I woke up, I found myself inside a neat, well-decorated room. This was my prison for a year and a half. I got bored. Bored. The memory of Big Brother Leon was the only thing keeping me sane. I kept thinking about him, and even though my imprisoned life was hell, it was nothing compared to what came next. Shortly after I was in prison, Big Brother Leon was killed by Future Foundation. I learned that right after I was freed. It happened while I was being forced into the children's game. I was hiding in a public bathroom when I saw a folder placed on top of the toilet tank. Curious, I opened it. I wish I had it. The Killing Game at Hope's Peak Academy. An ultra-exciting game took place among 16 students from Hope's Peak Academy, Class 78. The rules were simple. You must live the rest of your life inside the school. If you want to leave, kill your classmate. In this totally awesome game, the following 10 students tragically lost their lives. Leon's name was on the list. It had to be a lie. It had to be a mistake. I refused to believe it. But there were photos inside the file. Tied up, slumped over, the body of Big Brother Leon. No, it had to be a lie. It had to be a mistake. I refused to believe it. Again and again, I refused. But the truth was staring me in the face. I didn't see any way around it. No matter how I looked at it, that was Leon. That was Leon. That was Leon Kuwata's body. Stunned, I looked through the other pages in the folder, and once again, I learned something horrible. The survivors. By using the other participants as unwilling sacrifices, the following 6 students survived. The names and details of the 6 students were listed. These proud students have graduated from the academy and joined Future Foundation. With glory and fame in hand, the survivors are showing the world their sense of justice. Why am I still alive? That was my first thought. My entire world was Leon. Why am I still breathing? Why is my heart still beating? Why am I standing? Why am I not dead? Why am I not able to kill myself? No. It's obvious. I didn't die. It was Leon who died. Now I live inside a world that's over. Finished. That's the only thing. I have fallen into despair. That's it. That's all. But what is this? Why aren't the tears coming? I don't feel anything at all. Have my emotions frozen in shock? Or am I just the kind of woman who refuses to cry when the world ends? Emotions are how you feel about the world, so if the world has ended, maybe emotions end too. Anyway, I should go where Leon is. There's no point in living in a world where Leon is gone. I placed my hand on the door, intending to walk right into the claws of a Monokuma. But in that moment, I realized something. Not yet. Not today. Because there are people out there who deserve to die. There are people out there acting like they believe in justice even though they killed Leon. They're still alive with their hollow words that sound nice, hiding how shallow they all are. I'll die after I kill them all. I swore it on my life as I was cutting the words right into my skin. But I couldn't kill Yasuhiro. I had my reasons. At first, I thought he was just some random civilian. Some weirdo with ridiculous hair was about to be killed by one of those monsters. That's why I saved him. It was after I saved his life that I found out. He was a part of that twisted game. Human trash number 1, Yasuhiro Hagakure. I wanted to kill him on the spot when he told me. Well, whack, that old 90s slang is pretty lame. It was just so similar to what Leon told me. I fell to my knees and started bawling on the spot. I saw Leon and Yasuhiro. I hesitated to kill him longer and longer. I know he's aiming for Papa's money. I know he's Future Foundation, and he's also totally lame. But he wasn't anything like what I thought of a member of Future Foundation would be. When I talk to him, I want to kill him less and less. Maybe I should just let him be. My feelings even went that far. But he just casually says to me, "What do you think of Future Foundation?" I understood immediately. It was probably while I was in the bathroom he looked inside my purse. He saw everything I wrote. On impulse, my body moved. I kicked him in the ribs and tackled him to the tracks. I wrapped my hands around his throat. I pushed my thumbs against his Adam's apple, hard. And that's what happened. I'm going to kill Yasuhiro Hagakure. I'm trying to kill the man I used to see Leon in. Ugh. I hear a sound I heard before come from Yasu's throat. It calms me, somehow. I can feel my eyeballs rolling up. It's like I'm watching this happen from an outside perspective. I'm not me. I can tell his Adam's apple is sinking into his throat. I want to kill him so bad. This is for Leon, right? No. I want to kill him because he saw my pocketbook. Once we're out of here, he will tell me Future Foundation everything he saw written in there. And if that happens, my revenge, my purpose in life will be thrown away. I have to kill him. I have to keep him from talking. His pupils are dilating. He's close to death. I'm going to become a killer. My vision is blurring over. I can only see a thin line. A sharp pain rushes through my body. Yikes. Chapter 5. Yasuhiro Wagakure. I see Kanon's face above me. Frowning, gritting her teeth, tears forming in her eyes. Hey, what kind of face is that? You're too pretty to be crying like that. Why are you... Oh, that's right. I'm being choked by Kanon. I acknowledge it. I accept it. Crap. My vision gets all hazy. My consciousness is slipping. I'm going to die. I have to push her off me somehow, but I can't even move a single finger. What? Where do you... Say... I'm... fading away. The moment after I hear it, my brain crackles and bursts from the sudden rush of oxygen. From my hair to my toes, I feel the blood flowing through my body again. What was once covered in a white fog begins to clear up, and I can see clearly. Huh? Just a few feet away from my body, I can see a metallic red robot. I blink my eyes thinking I'm just seeing things, but the picture doesn't change. The pink-haired grade school girl from earlier sits on the robot's shoulder. I understand what happened now. That robot knocked Kanon off me. That's why she stopped choking me. I cough and sit up. Kanon's in the middle of a wild battle with the robot. You need to be punished for doing such a shameful thing to me. The huge axe swings down towards Kanon's head as she stands up on top of the rail. Just a moment before it lands, Kanon jumps back to the right. The axe slams down into the gravel onto the ground. The robot hovers for a few seconds above the spot. The robot's engines make a loud whooshing noise. Kanon quickly rolls on the floor to dodge the robot's charge. Kanon pushes herself up, and then kicks off the ground, jumping at the robot. She passes right between his two huge legs, just barely avoiding being squashed. The robot turns around. The huge axe comes down fast once more. Just as it was about to land, Kanon dies out of the way. This grade school girl is in total control of this battle. The only thing Kanon can do is stay on her toes and try to avoid being killed. She isn't using her hacking gun. She must be out of ammo. In that case, maybe she can try a hand-to-hand fight like she did before. No, that won't work this time. Her opponent's sitting on top of the enormous robot's shoulder. Even Kanon couldn't jump that high. The distance is too large for her to cover. And not only that, but I think Kanon's right leg is injured too. She's not as fast as she usually is. While she's evading attacks, she's obviously favoring one leg. It's only a matter of time. If this keeps up, Kanon's going to die. That axe is going to split her head right open and she'll be nothing more than a bloody corpse. Picturing it sends shivers up my spine. I'm glad I'm not in her shoes. Thinking such a horrible thing, I'm so ashamed. I hear a voice inside myself. What, you're just gonna be a bystander now? If you don't save her, who the hell will? Well, to be fair, this chick tried to kill me. Even if I can save her somehow, how do I know she won't try to kill me later? Come on, you have to help. Yeah, I know. I can't think about what might happen. After graduating from Hope's Peak Academy and working for Future Foundation, how much I changed, how much I grew. I had to try. In this situation, I have to. This is a story like that. I am Yasuhiro Hagakure, Future Foundation Branch 14. I should run to her, but my legs are shaking. My stomach is cramping. Every cell in my body is trying to resist the urge to go help her. For some reason, I tell my own fortune again. I see myself falling into despair. I have a horrible sinking feeling standing over Kanon's body. Back into the present, my teeth are chattering together, and I have my back against the wall. Kanon Nakajima. Oh, crap. The huge metallic leg swung down at me. I jumped backwards, trying to soften the impact, but my injured leg keeps me from dodging completely. The kick hits me square in my stomach, twice as hard as I expected. Ugh! A horribly gross sound I can't bear to hear spills out of my mouth. Just before I can barely be embarrassed about it, I'm flying backwards through the air. I land sharply on the gravel and roll. It feels like my skin's peeling off. Yeah! Kotoko's extra cute voice is heard over my sounds of agony. Ho 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 ho! This is what you get when you defy me, demon! I close and open my eyes slowly. Kitoko has stepped off her robot and is laughing at me a few feet away. I might have used this opportunity to leap out and grab the brat by the neck, but my body's broken. I can barely move. Kitoko obviously knows that and is taunting me. My leg is a horrible sight to see. Even if I force myself, I don't think I could take another step. No, I don't think. I know. I know. This pain is real. My leg is useless now. Even if I somehow get out of the situation, I don't think I can ever walk again. Looking at my leg makes me feel despair for my future. Like a tree stripped of bark, my muscles are showing through my skin. I look up from my leg and notice Kitoko moving towards me. She's holding some kind of extending claw toy in her hand. I wonder if it's some kind of new weapon. Is she going to deliver the final blow with that thing? She steps right up to me. I noticed when I was getting tied up by my socks. Her voice. What is it? Is it curiosity? Maybe I don't like your whole strong-willed thing, but your face is quite adorbs. What? I told you, didn't I? I'm an enthusiast for all things adorbs. I just love them so much. And in addition to being an adorbs enthusiast, I'm also a super perverted bad girl. What the hell are you trying to say? You're so adorbs, I want to motivate you. What is this kid saying? Just as that thought crosses my head, I hear a cutesy voice cry out. It almost gives me goosebumps. Wait a minute. That was my voice. Kitoko's molesting my body with her grabby hands toy. The pink-haired girl talks to me. This is the portable motivation machine. It's not as powerful as the original version, though. Once again, it stretches towards my body. Wait, stop! Never! I will train you like this so much that you can't live without it. Nothing else will matter. When you're eating, when you're bathing, you'll be thinking about it. And then your male evolve into a super promiscuous lady. Toy, or rather, the portable tentacle motivation machine, is toying with my body. Come on, come on! You like it here, don't you? A strange feeling rushes up my body. Remember, no will eventually become yes. My mind is slowly going blank. How about this? I can do it better than any boy, can't I? Oh, hell no. This does not feel good. My thigh is drenched in blood. My veins and arteries have probably been ripped open. Blood is pouring out with every heartbeat. Thump, 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 thump. The more blood that comes out, the lower my body temperature feels. My head has gone totally blank. The more I'm fondled, the more I feel my blood flow speed up, which means that I'm much closer to death. Whack. A shameful death like this. So uncool. Dying while being molested by a grade school girl, and kinda feeling good. Oh well, I was planning on ending my own life sooner or later anyway. That's how I can see Big Brother Leon again. Nothing to be sad about. No. It's true that I want to see him again, but this ending is just wrong. I don't want it to end like this. If I die, I'm going out on my own terms. I don't want to die making excuses like this. I don't want a sad ending, like Leon's. But my opinion doesn't really matter right now, does it? After all, I'm already out of options. Yo, 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 yo! With that weird sound, the molestation stops. Kitoko turns around. The ground is shaking. There's a low, deep sound rumbling in the tunnel. Damn it! Kitoko reaches for a robot controller. Wondering what the world's going on, I sit up. On top of the track, something's coming at us. The train is coming. Huh? In 10 seconds, the train's going to run me and Kitoko over. The electric train keeps coming. Wait, this isn't right either. I don't want to die from some tentacle machine, but I don't want to get run over by a train either. My shoulders perk up in indignation. The robot parked on the side of the track suddenly jumps out. Like a sumo wrestler, the robot grapples with the oncoming train. Metal scrapes on metal. Loud crashing sounds ring out. Crimson sparks fly out underneath the robot's feet. Unable to withstand the force of the train, the robot is sliding backward towards us. The sound of the clashing metal gets closer. Ah! Kitoko jumps to the right. She flattens herself up against the wall. I, of course, am still laying there on the tracks. If I can't move, my skull's gonna get crushed by either the robot or that train. The giant red metal robot is just a few feet away from me now. I'm finished. Whack. I close my eyes, waiting for death. Suddenly, I feel like I'm floating. I've got you, girl! As soon as I hear the voice, I understand. Yasuhiro's picking me up. Picking me up in his arms, Yasuhiro runs as fast as he can down the tracks. What's with this development? In a panic confusion, I looked up at Yasuhiro for an answer. His face was pale and his teeth were clenched. When I see that, I realize he was the one who started up the train. Why? I tried to kill you, I mumble softly, almost too quietly to even hear. Yasuhiro answers firmly as if taking an oath. I'm a member of Future Foundation. I can't be the helpless student forever. I feel myself tearing up. My heart is heavy with guilt. Stop. If you say cool lines like that, you're gonna make me look like the idiot. Like he was right, and I was wrong. Trying to get revenge for Leon, trying to win Leon's love. I try hard to suppress my shame, and just as I'm on the verge of an emotional breakthrough... Plus, I have a huge freaking debt to worry about. Huh? But for now, we gotta run. An explosive crash echoes out from behind us. Yasuhiro stops and turns around. The train is now on its side, thrown off the tracks by the robot. Well, back to reality. Bad timing. Did I seriously think we were actually going to escape the situation? Kitoko and her robot haven't taken any damage whatsoever. The only thing Yasuhiro did was buy us time. Our overwhelming lack of firepower hasn't changed. How dare you, demon! The robot gently picks up Kitoko and places her on its shoulder. And then it runs right for us. Yasuhiro Gakure. The superpowered acceleration from 0 to 60. Jetting stream from the waist, the robot soared straight at us. In a few seconds, we're goners. I don't need fortune telling to see that happening. We're gonna be split in two with an axe like sliced watermelon. After all, we're out of options. Kanon's leg is injured, so we can't run, we can't fight, and the hacking gun's out of ammo. What am I doing? This is what I get for trying to be a hero instead of the comic relief guy. I didn't solve anything. I just added myself to the list of casualties. I really should stop trying stuff that's just not like me. Screw all that personal growth stuff. Game over. My shoulders go limp. I'm about to drop Kanon right there. My legs weaken and I fall on my knees. My fortune-telling tools and cell phone drop out of my pocket. The sound of the robot's jets burning away the air in the tunnel gets closer and closer. It raises its axe above its head, prepared to swing down in an arc. Preparing myself for death, I close my eyes. Huh? I'm waiting here, but my skull isn't splitting. Kanon Nakajima. On the day the snow first fell, I was getting a secret lesson from Leon at the high school covered in white snow. When I put it that way, it kind of sounds romantic, but trust me, it wasn't. It was January 1st, the snow was falling lightly, and the secret lesson was just pitching practice. No matter how much time I spent or effort I put in, I showed no sign of improvement. Leon gave me hints. Even in a helpless situation like that, I couldn't help but get excited, wishing myself luck. Because it's New Year's Day, there's no one else on the field. Okay, let's start with the basics. Still wearing his warm gloves, Leon threw the ball and I handed him straight at the net. The net blew back taut for a few seconds after Leon's pitch hit it, defying gravity. Amazing, right? As Big Brother Leon grinned at me, the ball he threw finally stopped spinning and dropped to the ground. That's when I truly understood. Even if I practice my whole freaking life, I will never be able to pitch like that. I've seen his pitching in games and on TV, but it's completely different watching close up. Whoa, hey, what the heck are you crying? Huh? He was right. I didn't even realize it. Tears were coming down my cheeks. Oh, sorry, I don't know. I tried to lie, but I knew the truth. I will never, ever, ever win the bet that I made with Big Brother Leon. Or maybe I'm crying because I'm so impressed. His pitching was so amazing, so close, so beautiful. It moved me to tears. Hey now, come on. I'm sorry. Come on, stop crying. Even though Leon didn't do anything wrong, he patted my head and apologized. Even though I'm the one who wants to thank him for showing me such an amazing throw. It's been so long since he's touched me. His hand. I never told him why I was crying. When I stopped, Leon spoke to me softly. You want to go home for the day? No. Teach me. Teach me how to throw like you. Even though I knew there was no way I could throw 100 miles per hour, I just wanted Leon to teach me. I just wanted to be with him as much as I could, even if it was just for a second, for something trivial. Of course I couldn't get the hang of anything from this lesson, not even one bit. So you gotta spin your shoulder around good, and then you swing your arm like BAM! I don't get it. So at the end of the day, I didn't learn a single thing. That day was the last time I ever saw Big Brother Leon. The New Year's break ended and Leon returned to the dorms. And after that, the tragedy began, and the world changed. I never got any better at baseball. I wonder what happened to Leon. I wonder how he felt about me. always changing like a kaleidoscope. All the memories I share with Big Brother Leon float around in my head. Before I realize it, I pick up the crystal ball Yasuhiro dropped in. I threw it with all my strength at Kitoko, sitting on top of the robot's shoulder. Spin your shoulder, swing your arm. Turns out I really didn't learn anything from those lessons, not one bit. But the crystal ball I threw sails just how I wanted. The heavy ball slams right onto Kitoko's nose. Somehow I knew it. I knew I would throw a strike. Wah! Just like Yasu's fortune telling, the future I predicted came true. Kitoko took the crystal ball to the face and immediately dropped the controller. The robot was about to turn us into chopped meat comes to a full stop. The axle the size of a blackboard stops just inches away from our head. Hey, that was a first. For the first time I could throw just how I wanted. Obviously it didn't go 100 miles per hour, and compared to how Leon threw, it was pretty lame. But still, I wonder why. The bet with Leon was to throw 100 miles per hour. I didn't get anywhere near that. He's dead. The bet doesn't even mean shit anymore. But still, why do I feel happy? Why do I feel like I'm about to cry? As sentimental feelings come over me, Yasuhiro shouts, "Now's our chance!" Yasuhiro sprints for the controller Kitoko dropped. Yasuhiro Gakure. I won't let you! You haven't finished your motivation yet! The great twirler with the swollen nose jumps off the robot and grabs for the controller. I won't let you! Kanon used the last of her strength to stop the robot. I can't waste this chance. Fortunately, I had the advantage in distance and speed over this little brat. But... Didn't I tell you guys will be facing off against me next time? I hear the last voice I want to hear right now and stop. The white robot's coming at us at full speed from the other side of the derailed train. Damn it. One after the other? Come on! If I keep running, I'll end up right underneath that robot's drills. I give up on the controller and run back to Kanon. I grab Kanon, lift her into my arms, and run like hell. I told you, I wanted to hunt down those damn demons. But at least let me have the girl demon. Oh, don't tell me you want to make her into your science project. No, I want to stab and pull her parts out until she ends up with a wrecked body. Stab her parts? Sorry, Masaru. You'll understand what I mean when you're older. What? Don't make fun of me. I'm the leader. I'll be the one to stab her parts. Ooh, then let's both teach her a lesson right now. Hell yeah! Let's show them the power of the Warriors of Hope. Kanon Nakajima. I turn to look. Crimson and white. Both robots are chasing after us. They're both only a few feet away now. I won't let you escape this time. That's right. Get over here so I can stab you in and out. Over the sound of those awful taunts from the children, I can hear Yasuhiro breathing hard. He's panting heavily in a panic, like he's gonna collapse at any moment. Before I realize that, I'm shouting to him. Just drop me! If you keep carrying me, you're gonna... I'm alright. You're not alright, just drop me. What's with you anyway? You tried to kill me, then you saved me? He's right. What in the world am I doing? Just a while ago I was trying to kill him, but now I'm trying to help him survive? Was my final goal in life fulfilled with that crystal ball pitch earlier? Do I see Leon and Yasuhiro? Is it out of thanks for saving me earlier? No, none of those are right. It's more simple than all that. It's because I don't hate him. Because I don't hate Yasuhiro. I realize that now, and I don't hate him at all. And because I don't hate him, I don't want him to die. And with that, we're going to put another bookmark right there, guys, and we're going to end it off here. So if you enjoyed the video, guys, don't forget to leave a like. Also, comment and subscribe to get new feed on videos and become a member of the Cuckoo Crew today. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitter so you can recommend the fidget games you want me to play or chat, your preference. Also, after you subscribe, be sure to tap that bell to get new notifications on videos so you'll never miss one from me ever again. But that's going to be it from this bonus episode. In the next episode, we're probably going to finish up this book. Who knows? I'm kind of now invested. Now I'm getting into the story. So, will Hiro and Kanon escape from Masaru and Kitoko? We'll see next episode. So until then, guys, have a nice day, have a nice night. Amateur is out.